Marie. I'm running out of moves, I know, but I do it with love at least. All things with love. Happy November 1st. Happy Scorpio season. It's been Scorpio season, but it's a different kind of Scorpio season when you're in November Scorpio. And my birthday's in a few days. And so I thought, all this craziness, right? That's been going on with all these moon things or whatever. And whatnot. So I thought we would look at, like all moons, it's all about releasing, right? It's like a broken record. Just like a loop, like the moon, like the cycle, just loops. Let go, release, let go, accept. So it's easier said than done. And we can do all kinds of things to help us release things, and sometimes there's still some barriers. So I want Spirit to kind of give us some guidance on maybe some things we need to surrender to that kind of may ease the process. We can make things easier or harder on our lives. For me, usually. Well, I'm learning more now. It's just getting a little too painful. Excuse me. It's been a long day, but this is... Just like said, nail the coffin. What is it? Put the last nail in the coffin. Just nail the coffin. I forgot. Under to stubbornness. Love it. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, like fighting spirit and fighting what you need to let go, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Like, I like the surrender piece of this, but the messages here, I don't. That's the hard part. That's why we're stubborn, because we're having a hard time yielding. So what's Spirit is guiding me to share is, let me move this because I have caught my hair on fire with candles. For doing card readings, like my hair gets. Anyway, it looks like this is water, even though it's like a floor, but it looks like it's water, and it looks like she's getting ready to drown in it if she yields too much. Spirit is saying the deeper root cause here, the thing to really look at is, what is it that you're fighting against? What is it that you're being so stubborn about? So let's say you're like, I'm really trying to let go of this, and I keep holding on and I don't. So what's the root cause of that? By holding on to whatever it is that you're holding on to, what are you benefiting from it? What is the rewards of it, and what's the risk of it? What's the risk and what's the reward of letting it go? And be honest with yourself. Another thing to also think about while thinking about those things, about what the risk and rewards are for holding on to something and letting go, also to maybe look at trauma bond cycle are you perpetuating by holding on or clinging on to whatever this is that you're being stubborn about of not letting go, this moon cycle, because that's what this whole reading is about. Sometimes it's easier to settle than it is to fight, but settling is being stubborn because you're fighting against loving yourself. You're fighting against fighting for yourself. You're fighting against the work. You're fighting against the healing. There may have been times in the past you tried to heal and nobody listened to you, no one validated you, and no one paid attention to you, Spirit said. And so, even though the stubbornness may feel like it's drowning you, it's a comfort, soothing to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. My readings are for the sole purpose for people to maybe think at things a different way and to heal things within them. If I trigger you and it pisses you off, good, that's what I do. I mean, that's just what it is everywhere I go. Is that a... Oh! It is! You guys, look! I didn't even recognize that because I can't find my flashlight. I don't have my little leg lamp. There's like a... See him in the background? I'm sorry, I can't do two things at once. Oh. Oh. You're being being stubborn because you may not really have done the really work, or whoever this is for, may not really done their shadow work. It's like she's looking over it, that shadow, that darkness. If you look real closely, like the darkness is like attaching to her. So that's maybe what it is. Like you feel like you're drowning, and that's the purpose of the, I hate saying the darkness, but the negative energies or entities. The thing that you need to let go of, that's the purpose of it. Is to keep you in that position, to keep you feel like you're too weighed down, and it's too much to uncover, it's too much for you to get afloat, it's too much for you to take your legs up out the fucking water that is drowning you. That's where the stubbornness, that's where the stubbornness, that's where you, that's where you fucking being stubborn at. Yeah, I was trying to be serious. Ugh. I hate my channeling, I can't get the words out, it to keep you in that position, to keep you feel like you're too weighed down, it's too much to uncover, it's too much for you to get afloat, it's too much for you to take your legs up out the fucking water that is drowning you. That's where the stubbornness, that's where the stubbornness, that's where you, that's where you fucking being stubborn at. Yeah, I was trying to be serious. Ugh. I hate my channeling, I can't get the words out, I don't even want to say it comes so fast because then I'll start laughing again. The Spirit speaks so quickly through me that I get tongue-tied and I just... Yeah. Yeah, so the video cut off. I want to ask... I'm asking Spirit, this thing that you maybe have a challenge in, this dark, this shadow, I want to know, do we want to take this to... Let's get a decent shot. I'm going to ask what that energy, I need an energy spirit, please. Ancestor, spirit guides. What is it benefiting though? Who? Spirit saying you're getting a benefit of not doing this work, not addressing whatever this shadow is, whatever this is that's keeping you bound and keeping you drowned. Is it an illusion? Some of it's an illusion, but a lot of it's like past experiences you had that you are just kind of like in a loop in. And so you're thinking that every piece of of shadow, this is just how it's, every piece of your shadow that you think you have to work on, you're terrified of each little piece because you're looking too far ahead. You're not looking at one little step at a time. You're just looking like, oh, I can never, do that. I can never imagine this or da-da-da. And it's like, I remember a day I used to always wake up and say, how can anybody live their life without getting up with a Vicodin every day? Now I couldn't imagine even taking a pill. Like, But that's what the purpose of this shadow part, that's the shadow side of things is to put the fear and to put the doubt in us when we get too familiar with a certain thing or a certain life or a certain feeling or a certain emotion. That's the purpose of it. Why do you think and it's almost in the dark is bad. I'm just saying in this analogy, why do you think it's so dark and it's in the corner? It's because it's sucking all that energy and life out of you, and it's that darkness of that fear, it feeds off of that.